All right, chat. We're doing this. Take a look at the abode, everybody. Get used to it for these streams. You're gonna be seeing a lot more of the actual space here. We're suffice to say, we're going to be doing some music streaming today. We're gonna have a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna start straight from scratch. All I've done so far is open up FL Studio, and we are going to put some instruments into the channel rack. We've got our trusty Novation Launchpad, and you can already hear that I haven't done anything. That's just the basic 808 kick drum that comes with the like the as soon as you open it type deal. So we're gonna go ahead and get started here. Some Mountain Dew Spark. This is quickly becoming my favorite flavor. If you look on that back shelf right there, all right up there, that's my Mountain Dew bottle collection. Got all kinds of flavors up there. I've been collecting for I don't know, about a month now. About a month. I've been following that Mountain Dew subreddit pretty closely. So a lot of people have collections. I wanted to start my own. Anyways, we're gonna get started here. How do I close this? Okay. Anyway. All right. Let me pull up the... I'm upside down over here. What the hell happened? All right. Let me just flip myself around here. Bada bing, bada boom. Mr. Worldwide when I step in the room. Chat. Take a look at this. We're gonna be doing some of these today. Alright, so I don't know how you're supposed to start the structure of a song. I've never intentionally went out of my way to learn that. What I do know is, is how I learn how to do, or how I learned, how I taught myself, and I am a little bit self-taught. Oh, sorry, that's bleeding into the, I don't want that up over there, sorry. My bad, chat, my bad. What I was saying was, I don't know exactly how to start the structure of a song. I don't know how to start the, like, what do you start with? Do you start with the vocals? Do you start with, like, beats? Do you start with melody? That's not really what's important to me. What I find is really important to, like, my song creating process And I've been doing this for a while now. But what I find is important to my song creating process is it's kind of weird. It's kind of just vibes, to be honest. It's not like I don't know. Let's get started, and we will go from there. So what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna add my first actual instrument, and the one that I really love to use here is flex. This is, and if you're running off the free version, you can use flex entirely for free. Now, you don't get all of these, packs that have all of these awesome presets in them. You get a couple of them. I think you get Arc Sun, the mobile stuff, so tuned 808 bass, synth pluck. And then I think you get, I think it might be, no. As soon as I see it, I'll know. Because there's two packs that I really, really love out of here. Arc Sun is phenomenal. Oh, it is? Yeah, it's Jump Up Repertoire, I'm pretty sure. Because I feel like I remember using a couple of these in some tracks before I had the full version of... before I had the full version of FL Studio. Anyway... So, what we're going to do here is we're going to try to start with some, like, ARPs and some just some background noises, because that's kind of the way that my process has always worked, is I'll start with making some ARPs and some ambience, some background ambience, and then that's how I build off of that. So let's go ahead and let's start with Arc Sun Cityscape, because this is my fucking go-to. This is my number one. This is my spot. Let's see. Yeah, some blue accordion, dude. Dude, I love me some blue accordion. Right, like. It's a little loud. Well, let's turn the master down by just a little bit. Yeah, let's do like 70%. We got some good stuff in there, probably, right? Reverb's a little high on that, but oh. Let's try something else though, because I feel like I do use that one for a lot. Like, it's real trilly. It's got like a real trilly feel. Yeah, it's like real creepy. I like it. But let's move on to something else, because I feel like I definitely use that one a lot. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's some good stuff. I know for a fact there's 8 or 9 songs of mine definitely use this dystopian lead. This. Because it's just such a good, that's... Such a good ambience builder. It's such a good, that's your main, right? That's your bread and butter when it comes to how I'm making the songs. Is you need a really good like background then build like those kind of more rhythmic kind of synthesizers off of. So dystopian lead is definitely going in the favorites for this project for sure. Give me 1 second to close the door because I think my roommate's here. I'm not sure, so I don't want to be like I'm like yelling right now. I feel like, and I don't want to disturb their peace. Give me 1 second, guys. I don't know why I locked it. All right. Sorry about that, chat. Let me get this off here. All right. So, let's get back to what we were doing. So we were on. I was talking about how you really need stuff like that to kind of build your whole project around. Those kind of like huge moments you can build off of with something that's kind of like oh, it's not on this one. Maybe it's on this one. There's one specific one that I think of every time. It's called Speed Bike Race, and it might be on Old Bait Compendium. Yeah. Yeah, Speed Chase. Hold on. Yeah. So you need like a real good structure first, and then you're going to build off of that. So what we really try to start with is something like dystopian lead. And this one I use all the time, so I'm gonna try not to use it this time around, because I use it for, if not every single song, every other song. And there's a whole album that I think every song it uses that. So we're not gonna do that today. That's the what is it, MSNBC? Anyway, Haunting Hour is great. Let's see, what else? Okay, we're gonna favorite that one, and we're gonna try to make a whole song today. We're not gonna end the stream until we do. So we're gonna stream for a real long time. probably, because it can be a while um, before a song is finished. So, and we'll release this. We'll release it under my actual Spotify stuff. Um, but yeah, let's keep going. Let's save the arps. I'm kind of feeling like maybe we should move on to some rhythmic bits and try to find like a real good um, snare. Maybe we'll end up going a completely different route than what I'm thinking right now. So let's 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 start with. And I try to use all of the I try to use all of the actual um, plugins that are offered by FL Studio, because you save yourself a lot of money, you save yourself a lot of time, and if you really know what you're doing, you can make them work. They may not be perfect by any means, um, but let's just like try to scroll through the library here. I kind of like this one. There's something that's not quite right though. I feel like maybe. Okay, that's way too much. Yeah, that's a bit crushed, isn't it? Oh, now that's a real plump drum right there. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong frickin' button over here. That's really plump. I really like that. I keep hitting the arrow keys over on my pad. Alright, I'm screwing around. Sorry. I really like that drum, but I don't know if I want to use that on this project. We're going to keep it right there. We're actually... This is why you always have to keep a pen and pad when you're making music. At least this is what I've always done. Just because you can't be taking pictures of everything on your phone, right? Like you can't take pictures of everything on your phone. My hair is going crazy right now. Oh my goodness. Chat. Alright, that's better. Anyways. You can't be taking pictures of everything with your phone. You know what I mean? Like you can't just take a picture of this whole kid right here with your phone and do that every single time that you are on FL Studio. Because I mean, you're going to load your phone up with pictures that half the fucking time you're not even going to remember what the fuck your picture's for. You're not going to remember, like, why did I like that so much? And you most of the time when you're going through those pictures, you're not Um, you're not right there at your fucking computer. You know, you're not looking for. Uh, you're not like at the actual instrument, plugging that back in to the exact spec, and listening to it. So then you end up fucking deleting the fucking picture anyways. Always have a notepad near your workspace so that you can write shit down that you want to keep, but maybe not for this project. Just because it's a way, it's just a way better method than trying to keep all those pictures on your phone and everything. And I've done both. I try to keep pictures of shit like this on my phone, and it's just not great. So we're on, and this is what I do. I'll write plugins, and then if I have a name for the song already picked out, which usually I do, this time I don't. Plugins for, right now I'm going to put blank, but you would put the song name there. That's what I always do. And then we'll put bass drum as the plugin. So all one word, bass drum, capital D. Then under that, like a dash, bass drum 6. We've got the, and then under that, we're going to do 3 bullets. Okay? So we've got the attack at 13%. So we'll put ATK colon 13%. That 0.1% is not going to change the sound that much. Like, probably 2 people in the entire world would ever recognize the attack change of 0.1%. And maybe none. Maybe none. And those 2 people, if they even exist, probably won't listen to your song anyways. So, it's just, like, not that big a deal. Right? Then we want to look at the drive. It's at 13% as well. So, drive, we'll put DRV, colon, 13%. And then for that third colon, I usually like to put the vibe that I'm getting from it. So like, that's super dancey, right? Like that's really a dancey vibe. Okay, so let's move on from this bass drum because I don't think this is what we want. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, chat. So, let's just add a new instrument entirely. Let's do drum pad instead for this one. Cuz this one I think this one is like a lower tier plugin. I don't want to say lower tier because it's really really useful, but I can't think of any other way to describe it. If you buy Fruity Loops, like actually purchase Fruity Loops, right? This is what will I think this will actually come with it. I think this is on the lowest tier though. I think it's called the like Studio Edition or something like that. FL Studio. That's hilarious. I don't think it's called that now. But anyways, I'm pretty sure this comes with it. The actual purchase version. And if you have the free version, you can use this. It's just the only thing about the free version that's different from the paid version is that, what the fuck was I saying? Dude, I just lost it. No, the thing about the free version is that you can make a whole song. You can even add plugins and use free plugins that you found and use some of these plugins without having any kind of trial interruption, which happens on a lot of them. I'll be fair. Um, but you can use some of them with no interruptions, and you can make whole songs. The problem is, and the only real difference that I saw between the paid version and the free version, is that you can't come back to projects. So you can't save a project as a project file and then reload it and then continue making the song to then export it into MP3 or whatever. I found that while I was actively making music, that I really didn't need to save the projects. I just needed to leave the project open and just continue to work on it and grind it out before trying to start a new project. Or I would save it as an MP3 and then edit around that, and a lot of the times that was to a varying effect, if you will. Anyway, let's get back to the actual reason anyone is here. Music. Let's find an acoustic kick drum. I kind of want to go for like a lo-fi vibe. I know it says lo-fi kick right here, but these are more like low fidelity, not like they're like the literal meaning of low fidelity. Like yeah, you see that? Like that is not what I'm looking for. Now that that's a good kick drum. Yeah. That's actually really good. Now, we're not going to use this to record. I feel like every time I try to, I'm off by a millisecond. Okay, so we have definitely found our kick drum. And see, this is why I'm glad that I wrote that stuff down in the notepad, because this is a really good drum. This is insanely good. But it's not for the purpose of this song. So we're gonna just replace it, or no, delete it entirely. We're gonna move. I kind of want that to be higher up in the in the roll. How do I? Whatever. It does not matter. Does not matter. So, there's one of my favorite things about FL Studio, and it works like the same way on a lot of others, but I feel like when it comes to this feature, it's not as smooth on other platforms. Because I've tried Ableton, I've tried PreSonus. I think theirs is called Studio One or something. And there's one other one that I've tried. Oh my gosh. Maybe it was... Oh, it's that BandLab. That, like, free one, that cheap one. Oh! And, Christ. What's that other one? It's made by Spotify. Like SoundLab or something. I don't know. Anyway. Point being that oh my gosh. I guess I'm still a little sick. I've still got like a cloud of mucus in the back of my throat. Anyway, that was probably gross. You guys probably didn't want to hear that. That being said, the best feature, in my opinion, is the step sequencer. This, I keep pointing at it like you guys can fucking see my hand. The step sequencer. This is one of my favorite features of FL Studio. Because it really simplifies beat making over everything else. Gosh, I really wish I could, like, pull that channel down. But, okay. So, anyways. Let's make the channel rack a little bit longer. And then, yeah. Oh, metronome's on. Ah. We were off by a beat. And this is why I really like it, because it's easier to see how you're off. Yeah. Now, that's our kick drum. We need to find a good hi-hat and a real good snare. And then we're going to start making a beat. If you're watching this, I kind of hope you're taking notes a little bit. Not just because I think I'm some kind of god at making beats or anything. I'm serviceable, you know? Okay, so we've got a real good like closed hat right there. We need to find a nice open one too. So we're gonna change this clap to a hi-hat as well. Wondering if, like, Jesus, you hear how loud that is? God dang. Yeah, so that's, I think we've got a good hi-hat set there. We're gonna have to make a beat to see, and then from there we'll replace whatever doesn't sound like it's right. But now we need to find a snare, so I feel like Slice X had some good snares, but we're gonna stick with drum pad. We're gonna try to stick with stuff that I know for a fact is free on the free version, so that anyone watching this can kind of try and make similar stuff. I really like rim shots. I feel like we're kind of going for like a lo-fi beat here. And it's so hard to find a snare sound that sounds even real, you know, so. I'm just doing some tweaking here. We made a hi-hat out of that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're really... I feel like we're actually kind of getting somewhere. Yeah, that was already there. I should have just left that one. Sorry, chat. Yeah, I think I just ruined the snare drum. Let's go. Oh, we... Yeah, so I think maybe we should have a rim shot, and then also maybe an actual snare. That rim shot I found I already like, so I know I like. I use it all the time. Or, well, no, that's not what I meant to do. My bad. Sounded like some Adele. That wasn't bad. I feel like... Yeah, I was gonna say... Let's get some, Yeah, I was gonna say, let's make it a little lo-fi in here. Yeah, it'll give it a nice crisper high end. Like that's really, really punchy on the top end there. Just that, yeah. Just a little click on the top. It's nice. That's actually a really good snare. I really like that. I liked it a lot more than I thought I was going to. Okay. Let's actually just delete this for now. And let's just go into making a beat here. So I was kind of thinking like, that doesn't sound right anymore. Yeah, we need a new kick. That's a good kick. That sucks. It's whatever. I'm going for a more acoustic vibe now, so. That's not bad. Let me get some more, like, yeah. And then we'll turn the actual volume down so that we've got a nice bump. Hey, what's going on, Matt the Anomaly? Nice to see you. So, yeah, we've got a nice kick drum going on. Gonna make ourselves a nice chill little beat here. So we've got a louder drum, so we need to just kind of crank the volume down. There we go. That's way better. So I'm thinking like a something like that. So now we just got to translate that into the actual pieces of the puzzle, if you will. Well, it's nice of you to drop by. Good stuff. Alright, so we've got our nice little chill hi-hat there, so we need to find a way to work that into the bump. So let's just kind of just start plugging them in randomly and then see how it sounds, and then from there we can correct to try to find the original beat that we're thinking of. Yeah, so boom, da. Oh, we need to swing it just a little bit. So this right here controls how much it swings. So instead of just being bumped up, it's you know. So we're gonna actually just crank that up all the way. Oh man, we might have to do this in the piano roll, to be honest. Just because it's not fine enough. We have to get down to a real nitty-gritty kind of rhythm. Yeah, see, it's either too soon or it's too late. So actually maybe turn down the swing just a little bit. Maybe turn up the tempo, actually. Maybe I'm thinking a higher tempo than this. Turn the swing all the way. Bon. Maybe turn the swing back down. Yeah, now I'm thinking that maybe that's not exactly what we're looking for. But okay, yeah, so we've got a nice but I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want a longer beat than just, and a more complex beat than that. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to extend the range at which we are making a beat. So what we've got 2 sets of 4 here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, this thing moves up way too fast. Okay. All right, so we've got a beat here that's 2 measures long. So let's add a little more complexity. Okay, so and right now we're thinking through and we're just kind of feeling out how we can make this more complex rhythmically. So we've got that rim shot there. I want to find a way to work that in. We spent 20-30 minutes trying to get just the drums together. You got to find a way to work everything in. There we go. Now we've got a hi-hat, the open hi-hat in there. Okay. I feel like I need to bring that back 1 beat. Not quite. Yeah. There we go. There's some complexity. Okay, so that actually does need a little bit of an edit. So let's add mallet amplitude. Yeah, because that's really loud. So we need... Feels like maybe that didn't really do much. Ah, pitch. Yeah, we need it more tapered, to be honest. And I feel like the noise level's still too high. Oh, look at that! We've got a real good click there now. That's good, chat. Look at that. Poggers on the rim shot there. Yeah, so if we just let's actually go back in and turn that mallet amplitude down just a tad. All right, now let's turn that up just a bit. There we go. We've got a really solid rim shot there. That is an insanely good rim shot. Now if we all right, so this is the deal. This is our rhythm. This is our bones. We've made the bones. What we then do is you see over hold on. Let me switch to like a no cam setup for this next part. Beat, I guess. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I don't know why I keep fucking spacing. I promise you guys, I swear to the gods above, I am not this spacey in normal conversation. We're actually going to move the camera here. We're going to do this. We're going to do a front-facing cam. Because I don't use all of these tracks down here, so I don't need to see it right in front of me. Like, rarely ever do I use track 26. I think I've maybe used up to track 21, like once, maybe twice. Never in a million years would I have ever used. Like I'll never use track 60. I don't have tracks that are that complex. I have complex tracks, but not that far. So, for pattern 2, we're gonna do a little bit of variation. So we got, right, that's our main beat. Okay, so we're gonna like, for this one, we're gonna go fundamentally different. Almost entirely different. So we've got, okay, actually, let's undo all of what we just did. All right. So we're gonna keep all that, actually. We're gonna keep that basic bones. And then I think next was like bom bom. Yeah, we want like a nice, real good hit there. Yeah, so maybe that's too complex right there. Yeah, I'm liking that a lot more. So, this is why we do this. We got pattern 1. Let's, you know what, actually? Yeah, let's do that 3 times. Throw pattern 2 right on top. And then play the song. And this is why we do it this way. And then from there, you continue to do the same thing over and over and over until you have the length of a song that you want. Yeah, we're just making ourselves a nice little lo-fi beat here. Oh, dude. Okay, so we're supposed to be painting with pattern 1 here. And then throw ourselves a pattern 2 right there. And so now we should have a pretty good loop. And it swings a little bit. I don't like how the metronome counts in 4. That's a little ridiculous. Okay, yeah. So we've got ourselves a decent length beat here. For now. Something that we can build off of with other instruments. What we're going to do is start pulling out other things. So Let's do so let's add a new pattern. We'll name it keys. We'll color code it. Keys are always red for me. Why is it like that? Yeah, no, we want like chocolate brown, it says. That is really weird. I don't know why it would say chocolate brown. This is weird. I've never had this act like this before. This is very interesting. This is new for me. I don't know if you can tell, but usually when I'm color coding, it doesn't try to lie to me, because that's not fucking brown. That's red. That's deep red. Okay, really odd. So we'll have this as end beat. And you know, here's the thing about making not just beats but just music in general, is this product is going to change over time, right? And that's just a simple fact of the matter. So we're going to rename and color this one as well. We are going to call it main beat. And we will also make it kind of a bluish color. We'll do more of like a steel blue kind of color, so that they kind of look the same on the actual path, so that it's more organized. And if you do not organize, I swear to God, chat, if you do not organize your fucking music, you're going to have such a hard fucking time. I cannot stress enough how you have to organize your tracks, color code your tracks. This is going to be the way that you navigate through your track, especially when you get down to stuff like track 16. If you're having that complex of a track. Now, what we're doing is really simple. We're not doing a 5-minute long track with 6 or 7 guitars, drum kit, bass, keyboard, vocals. We're not doing anything like that. We're not even adding vocals to this. We're not even making a minute-long song right now. You know, we are making something strictly for fun that's 30 seconds long, that is more of a together learning experience than an actual fucking track. So anyways, let's actually pull out a really simple keyboard. Nothing fancy. Where is FL keys? So this is an insanely simple tool. It's literally a piano, obviously. Now we're not going to use that one. We're going to use dark piano. And we're going to try to, like, we're going to just play the beat. And we're going to play over it a little bit. And we're just going to try to find something that we really like. Now, if we end up not liking anything, it's probably a case of we just don't like the beat anymore. And so that's what you'll find happens, especially on projects like this where it's a real kind of swingy vibe. You'll find you've spent the last hour and a half making a beat and you didn't even like it. So we need to turn the volume of this down so we can hear the beat a little bit. Oh fuck. I need to get closer to this piano. Get my pedal board out of the way. Oh, get the fuck out of the way. Jesus Christ. Alright. It's my extra headset. Oh fuck. That's a real chill vibe, guys. Yeah, so we can make something real simple like that. That's kind of just following that basic kind of like lo-fi chord structure. Yeah, we could do something like that. We kind of need to add more. I know it sounds crazy, probably. Kind of need to add more reverb to this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you how to add that. So we're going to throw this into, this right here is your actual mixer channels. So if we pull up the mixer, this over here, for the uninitiated, this is your mixer channels. So we've inserted into mixer channel 1, or insert, whatever. Then from there, you can go on to this insert. So we're on insert 1. Slot in, and you've got all kinds of stuff that's included with FL Studio, so long as you purchase it. I have a favorite reverb plugin, and I don't know if I have it downloaded on here. Chat, I don't have it downloaded on here, and I don't know if it's free anymore. It used to be free, so let's actually, let me oh, so let me pull both of those back up actually, so that I can still show you that. Let me download it real quick. Should be real fast. It's not a super huge download or anything. So this is called Valhalla Reverb's Supermassive Reverb, and I'm pretty sure it's still free. Yeah, so a lot of their stuff is free. This is Valhalla Reverbs, so they have so many. That's Mac. They have so many of these things, it's unbelievable. Let me unzip this. Extract all. Extract. Alright. Give it a second. Yeah. Alright. So now it should be installed. Now what we have to do is go back into Fruity Loops. Go Options. File Settings. Go to Manage Plugins. Okay. And it should already have where we're keeping a lot of plugins there. Now we just need to find install plugins. And it should just scan through all of your program files that you have. And it might have uploaded it. Yeah, there it is, right there at the bottom. Valhalla Supermassive Reverb. Close it. Go to slot 1. More plugins. If we go all the way down, it should be right there in orange. Now let's open the channel rack and the mixer back up. And let's open Valhalla Supermassive. So this is one of the best reverbs out there. So to start off with, this is not the one that we're going to choose. We're going to do a preset. It's got some new ones in here that I haven't seen yet. But we're looking for like a, not a large, but like, or not a massive, but probably a large, maybe a medium. Let's do Cirrus Minor Plate. Yeah, that's not bad. I think we do want to go a little bit bigger, though. Let's do 80s Space Verb. That's way better. That is miles better. Yeah. That's going to be a great reverb. We're going to take a quick break here. I got to use the bathroom. Haven't eaten anything yet. We're going to take a 20. We're going to come back to this song, and we're going to finish it out as soon as we get back. So we're going to take a quick break. Alright, chat. We are back. We are back. And now we're going to kind of work with this this reverb a little bit. So actually, you know what? No, we're